Yeah, you're right, guys and girls. Welcome back. It's Wednesday, 20th of January, 8:13 in the morning. Fucking sweat. Oh, fuck. Yeah, don't worry, guys and girls. These are tears. Absolutely real tears. Um. So. mm, So. Alright. Okay. So what can I put? How can I put this? Mental health. It's a serious thing, guys and girls. And there's not enough help in this country, in the United Kingdom, to this point in time, that our government, the UK government, are not doing enough. The mental health state, since lockdown from last year, from 2020, is doubled. And does this help? The lockdown? Does the lockdown really help when it comes to mental health? Especially when you're having sort of dark thoughts in your head, when you're not sort of in the right frame of mind, and being isolated inside of a box, and the only person to talk to is the thoughts in your head, which are drastically changing. There's many people out there that have people to talk to or people to go to for talks, and it's still not enough. It's still not enough. Fuck. And our government, Boris Johnson and everything, and the whole cabinet, they need to do more for mental health, to prevent people from taking their own lives and killing themselves because of the thoughts of not of their own. These ideas they have in their heads, and their not frame of mind is not balanced properly as it should be, and the triggers and stuff. It's like, it makes me really sad that our own country, Great Britain, has got like no feelings at all for people in these situations, and locking them up in a house, barricaded by themselves. It's just gonna make them go even worse. Fuck. Fuck. it's hard to talk about mental health. Myself, like I'm good. I'm fine. I'm like haven't been put in that position. But when other people have got that mental illness, or when they're not in that right mind, it's hard to look the other way, to ignore these situations that other people have got, and you kind of sort of put yourself in that situation to help them, regardless if they think it's right, wrong. I don't know, it's like, it's a touchy subject. I've just been getting emotional about it. I'm very passionate about stuff that goes on, and our country definitely needs to be on top of this convids and this virus and locking people up and making them mentally sort of locked up and isolated, and then like now I had a friend of mine down the road used to do my dad's car, and I think it was like 2 years going back, took his own life. And he had children, he had kids and all that. And what really, it wasn't even his fault. It's not like he said that morning, oh, I'm going to go to work and do myself in, or and take his own life. And then mind, though, is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. And it makes me sad that we've got people in this world with us who feel like they don't want to be here. Who feel like it's already the end of the world for them. And I don't want people feeling like that to any extent. It could be a word, it could be, I mean, you could be saying something to someone one day, not knowing, out of the of any textual books. You could be having a banter one day, a laugh, giggle or something. Could say something like they could have a great personality before one day, and then suddenly trigger turns on, a switch, and the switch that turns on the light turns off the switch, turns the light off, and discharges from the electricity to the mind. And when you're put in a situation of doing the right thing or doing the wrong thing, it's, I don't know, it's 8 something, I think. I don't know. 8:22. But anyway, guys, it goes. So when you're put in a situation whether you think something is right or something's wrong, you kind of know that someone's personality could have changed from something. But it could be like a text, it could be a phone call, it could be someone's phrase or word could have changed, and one day you're talking to them, and the next day they might not be alright. Day after day they could be dead. And sort of, but guys and girls, if you're feeling like this, if you're feeling these thoughts in your head, it's not your fault that you're feeling this way. But please go to someone, ask them for some help. They can help you. It's not your fault in any circumstances. I just wish more people would go and see more people and talk to more people and get to that point where they feel that they're not wanted no more, or they haven't got a purpose no more, and that their existence is non-existent. When they do exist, you do exist, you are wanted, you have a purpose on you. You have a purpose in life. The purpose of life itself is to live, to be cared for by your friends, to be cared for, to be wanted, and your friends who want you and stuff to be there as well for them. But if you feel like your mindset's changed, there is the Samaritans that people can go to, isn't it? The Samaritans, or even phoning up the hospitals and all of that. Huh?
Yeah.
And just get the help. Just absolutely get it. It only takes one phone call, guys and girls, to phone these people up and say, I need your help. I need your help. Regardless of what situation that you're in. It's like I was watching an episode and it really actually got to me the other day. Like I was watching an episode of EastEnders and it sort of also got to me on that when Danny Dyer now he's doing this new sort of scene now, this like storyline where he's been victimized by his what would you call it?
Teacher.
Is it teacher? I don't know if it was a teacher or not. But she basically his characters when he was 12 years old. This older woman, basically assaulted him, sexually assaulted him, took him up to the bedroom, and then somewhere along the lines, they done something. She done something to him, and he's the one. She's basically making him.
So he's the guilty.
As the guilty one, yeah, that's the best way of putting it. But he wasn't. Like, he wasn't the guilty one. He'd done nothing wrong. He'd always sort of been groomed into this. And then it got to the point where in this episode he was going to jump off, like, was it a building or something? But in the first couple of weeks gone back, prior to that, in the Christmas episodes, he was going to drive into a brick wall, wasn't he, with the car, if you remember, when he told Linda to get out of the car. But what really, and then he was going to end it all. And that's not what we want you guys and girls to do. We want you to live. We want you to have a better life. There is hope out there for you guys and girls. If you're feeling this, I love you all and all of that. My mum loves you all as well. Don't you?
Yeah.
And we care all about you. We all care about every one of you, each and every one of you. Even if I get trolls on you, I care for them too. Obviously, they're trolling for a reason because they want attention, and I love giving them the attention. I love you guys and girls from all over the world. And I have my moments where I do controversial videos, but I think this one is right up the top. But please, guys and girls, don't take your life. Think, act upon it, and phone someone for help. Please phone someone. Get some help. There's people out there that care about you. A lot of people care about you out there. Me, one of them. I actually care about you guys and girls out there as well. And as you can see, tears coming out my eyes, absolutely flipping petroled out of it, because I have a passion that all humanity, each and every one of us, we may be different, we may be from different countries and all that, we may be around the world, but we have one thing in common. We love each and every one of you from all over the world. But anyway, guys and girls, I hope this has helped. But anyway, I'm going to finish off this episode. Stay safe. Love you all. And see you soon, guys and girls. Thank you for watching.